Emotional energy is a very powerful and a potent arising. And sometimes it is extremely difficult to think rationally when one is in grip of emotions. Now, emotions are not necessarily bad, they are not evil. The emotional energy of upset can be channeled into creative pursuits if one is aware enough. When the sense of personal identification is high, one usually sits with the emotion and feels depressed because all the movement is towards the sense of the separate self or the personal identification or me. So it is all about I am experiencing these emotions, I am sad, I am unhappy, I am depressed, I am anxious, I am troubled. And one can just spend days and months and years in that energy. But if one is aware enough and see that these are very potent forces, one can simply switch and channel all of that energy into creative work, into writing, singing, producing art. A majority of great well-known artists have channeled their emotion into their art. For example, an emotion like anger can be channeled and brought out in the form of an art, a beautiful art. And even sadness or anxiousness can be channeled, but it requires taking action. So what it entails is that one has to understand that the thinking mind, the mind which is obsessed with an outcome, the mind that wants to bring attention to itself, oh, poor me, look at what I am facing, nobody understands me, nobody respects me, nobody loves me, and so on and so forth. That thinking mind is simply the wastage of energy, the precious energy which has been given to us by the Creator. However, people who are aware enough can channel that energy. Even when they are feeling low, they can channel that energy and create amazing work. In fact, some of the most inspiring work has been created by people who were extremely emotional. In fact, if you see some of the great talented artists of the world, you will see how sensitive and emotional they are. But they don't let emotions get the best of them. They use that energy and channel them in a different direction. They have that strength to do so. So, if one is aware enough, they can certainly do that. Otherwise, emotions are just going to take you for a ride from one wave to another wave. Sometimes it will be anger, sometimes it will be sadness. And there will be no outcome, there will be no result, there will be no creativity, and there will be no feeling of satisfaction. It will all be just bringing the attention to this me, saying I'm not good enough, I'm not loved, I'm not trusted. And all the me mind wants to do is bring attention to itself because that is how it thrives. But the creative mind, the working mind, is a potent mind. It is all about creativity. And if one understands their emotional structure, one can certainly fuel that and produce wonderful things.